外アニメでオマージュされまくっている。
In the fight,
Oh, it's number 4. It is number 4.
was Super Saiyan in a martial arts outfit like Goku's.
ドラゴンボールはアニメじゃない、カルチャー。
Exactly.
Yeah.
They have two inspirations, two motivations where they get a lot of gym inspiration from. One, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then next to Arnold is Goku. It's a
ほんまにファンが一箇所にバーッと集まって、今までありがとうございましたっていうのをね、してたりするんだけど、
I'm doing Spirit
they're
Ball.
doing Spirit Bomb, yeah.
They're doing Spirit Bomb.
Yes.
Yeah, they're giving him some of their energy.
Akira Toriyama passed away.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
今日は鳥山明先生が世界に与えた影響について話してみるよ。Let's find out! こんにちは、全人類と友達になるところを受けがスタンスです。そして、俺です。俺です。今日のテーマは鳥山明先生が世界に与えた影響について。
What a legend. May he rest in peace.
R.I.P.
His soul
Yes.
rest in peace, Mr. Akira Toriyama.
最近鳥山明先生がお亡くなりになられたということで、日本国内もすごいニュースになったし、海外でもものすごいニュースになったと。僕らもね、昔ドラゴンボールについての動画を撮ったことがあるよね。
We have.
外国人にとって日本といえばの最初入ってくるところ、ドラゴンボールみたいなところも多分あったりするよね、きっとね。もちろんね、日本のアニメとかにもものすごくね、影響を与えてると思うの。そういうのも話したいなとは思うけど、特に海外に対して与えた影響っていうのを、僕ら5人で話していきたいと思います。とは言いつつね、ちょっと明るくやっていこうか。今日は楽しく動画を見てね、皆さんと一緒に思い出を語っていきたいと思います。それでは行ってみましょう。1個目、海外アニメでオマージュされまくっている。
Arguably, I think that Dragon Ball Z is the most referenced anime in other pieces in pop culture of all time. Like, there are so many Dragon Ball references to American cartoons, to other animes, right? Like, if anybody goes out in the street and does this pose, right, that we did earlier, which is Mankai for Sakura, okay? Or they go like, ha! Or they start, like, getting their hair really spiky and yellow, or they bleach it blonde, then we're gonna go like, who are you trying to be? Goku, right? It's just a highly recognizable figure throughout all animation and throughout all of pop culture. Like, everybody knows who Goku is. And, you know, animation studios inside of the States have taken account for this, right? And they've put it inside of American cartoons as well. A lot of different cartoons that have referenced Dragon Ball Z inside of their show. And so I think we should take a look at some right now.
Johnny Bravo. First of all, we have a pioneer cartoon that came to us to television in 1995, Johnny Bravo. In the episode called 20,000 Leagues Over My Head, Johnny's watching a TV show about two characters fighting each other. And that show is a complete reference to Dragon Ball and Pokemon called Playing Fields. Both main characters, both the hero and the villain, have appearances similar to Goku and Vegeta, the latter having skin of a green tone, assimilating that of the original Demon King Piccolo. Given its age, that makes this one of the first cartoons from the West to reference Akira Toriyama's work.
You have sacrificed story content for mindless violence and lack of structure.
声も結構ベジータっぽい。
That's just one of the examples, and this video has a lot of other examples from American TV. And if you want to watch more, go ahead and check that link. This just comes to show that Dragon Ball has been referenced in so many different cartoons, and everybody is aware of the existence of spiky-haired anime characters who shoot blasts from their hands, right? And so this is the American influence, but I'm sure there's also a multitude of other animes that our comment section can reference that have referenced Dragon Ball Z in their animes as well, right?
オマージュが流れるってことは、みんなドラゴンボールを知ってるってことよね、ポケモンも。
Oh yeah.
そういうことよね。
Yes.
すごいね、そう考えたら。
Even as early as 1995, you know what I mean? Like, Johnny Bravo wasn't some, like, niche cartoon that only weirdos liked, you know what I mean? It was like it was a pretty popular kid show.
Right.
そうなんだ。
So
It was
like,
mainstream.
yeah, it was a mainstream thing, right? And the fact that a mainstream thing was referencing Dragon Ball really kind of shows how big Dragon Ball was,
Correct.
like how embedded it was in the American consciousness at the time, right? So
I wonder if that's have to deal with like the networks because Cartoon Network is also part of Toonami, right?
Oh,
And
true,
Toonami
yeah,
is where we watch Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So,
So they probably
Sasugani,
do, so,
it's
yeah.
on like the same network.
津波っていうなんかあるんや。
Yeah, Toonami.
Toonami.
Not Toonami.
Cartoon, right?
Cartoon.
トゥーナミ
Toonami.
Yeah.
そういうチャンネルがあるよね。
Yeah.
Yeah.
Codename Kids Next Door. One of the most iconic and recognized references of Dragon Ball is made on the series Codename Kids Next Door. In the chapter titled Operation Report, every kid gives its own report of the mission. Number 4's report consists of him fighting the delightful children from down the lane, and the fight is a Dragon Ball reference. In the fight, number 4
Oh, it's number 4. It is number
Yeah,
4.
number
Super Saiyan in a martial arts outfit like Goku's. Also, number 4 uses bubblegum to shoot Kamehameha at his enemy, which combines all members of the delightful children into a multi-headed version of Frieza. The latter use their full power evolution to fight, and number
It's
4
like G-Force
transforms
and
into what
Frieza.
appears to be a Super Saiyan 3, but loses the fight when his hair takes on an uncontrolled size and doesn't let him fight correctly. Very obvious.
Gumball attack!
じゃああれも人気なアニメだった。
Yeah, look, Paul even knows.
Yeah.
Even Paul!
What do you mean even Paul?
まあでもアメリカのカートゥーンマレーシアでも知ってるわけ
知ってるよ。
Do you have Cartoon Network in
We have,
Malaysia?
we have.
Yeah, because
Going
same
on.
in Romania too. We got Cartoon Network.
Oh, no way!
Fairly Odd Parents. In the renowned animated television program The Fairly Odd Parents, during the first part of the Channel Chaser special, a television program named Maho Mushi is introduced, where it can be seen that the main villain has a similarity to Vegeta, dark bristling hair, with his counter and armor in brown and green. The series consists of an action show referencing a large number of anime series and Japanese content. In the third part of the special, using the magic remote controls, Timmy and Vicky enter Mahomushi, where in addition to anime-like animation style, both have powers that reference Dragon Ball with their energy beams and colored auras, and even with the designs of both, Vicky with a cape similar to Piccolo's, and Timmy with a martial art ki similar to Goku's.
This is the kind of super violent Japanese action show where I learn all my evil babysitting techniques!
That's funny.
But you see, this further proves my point that, you know,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows what you're referencing.
もうめっちゃ驚いた。日本もオマージュはもちろんするんだけど、あそこまでしないかも。わかるかわからないかくらいはするんよ、オマージュ。でも、あんなに露骨に、ちゃんとドラゴンボールっぽくしてない気がするから、なんかでもめちゃくちゃびっくりした。そのアメリカのカートゥーンで何個も何個もドラゴンボールやってるってことはみんな知ってるってことだもんね。
Yeah.
Yeah.
は
ね、これめっちゃ盛り上がる。他のものを見ているのにいきなりドラゴンボールが出たらさ、知ってるカメハメハのやつだみたいななる。仮にドラゴンボール見てないとしても。
This is my bubblegum attack!
ドラゴンボールって放送されてたの？
Yeah.
されてた。
Yep.
普通のテレビでってこと？
Yeah.
Nice shoot.
I would also have to fight with my family because like I wanted to watch Dragon Ball, but they wanted to watch Survivor. Remember that show?
Oh, I remember Survivor.
Yeah, it was on at the same time, 8 p.m. And I never got to watch it because they were like, "No, Aaron, your stupid show's dumb."
That reminds you actually that Dragon Ball was not only 放送されてる in Romania as well, but you also had like these croissants that had collectibles for Dragon Ball.
Croissants.
Yeah, it's a notebook where you can paste stickers, and the stickers are inside the croissants.
Oh, really?
Like
I don't want to eat a shiru.
it was also Naruto as well.
That's so funny. Oh.
It's
That's
like the
cool.
typical croissants. Everyone was collecting them, and you would change because like you can't choose which stickers you get, so you would just exchange stickers with different Dragon Balls on them.
それすごいな。ルーマニアのパンに日本のアニメのスティッカーが入ってるってことだよね。
So and you get for free the book, and
Collection books.
if you collect them all, you would also get like a prize, like a
A wish?
special figurine or something like that. I never managed to collect them, so I never got it, so I don't know.
ということで、海外アニメで、オマージュされまくっているでした。次、
Oi.
キャラクターデザインが愛されている。
Oh,
Yeah,
Yep.
yes, yes.
Yep. Those sharp lines, those incredible details, muscly characters. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, instantly recognizable.
Masaroshi's head.
Wait, who?
Masteroshi's
Masaroshi's head.
Yeah.
Yes.
鳥山明先生は、あられちゃんとかドラゴンボールとかサンドランドとかご自身で書かれていった漫画以外にもドラゴンクエストとか、クロノトリガーとかのね、
Yeah.
キャラクターデザインやられてたよね。
Right, right, right.
特にこのゲーマーのアーロンとバイロンはクロノトリガーがすごい好きだったと。
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
Yes.
part of the reason why I was so attracted to Chrono Trigger in the first place is like I saw the cover of it. I'm like, this kind of looks like Dragon Ball.
Yeah. I
Right.
was like, why is Goku on the cover?
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, this looks really familiar. I'm kind of intrigued. And then I played it and I'm like, this is probably the greatest thing I've ever played in my life.
Correct.
So I mean, yeah, like the influence is there. Well, even like the whole雰囲気of the game itself, because it's not just like, you know, a time traveling adventure, but like you also fight dinosaurs and stuff like that, right? And in Dragon Ball 2 there's like dinosaurs, right? And like the way the dinosaurs are shaped, like the character models of the dinosaurs are like the same ones you see in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Especially in Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball, like, you know, when Goku's a little kid, he's like, he punches like the pterodactyl in the face or whatever,
Right.
and releases Bulma and whatnot.
クロノトリガー海外で有名なんだったっけ？
Well, yeah, Chrono Trigger is like consistently ranked like either one or at least top 5 greatest game of all time.
そうなん
Yeah,
だ。
yeah, and, like,
greatest JRPG.
yeah, critically acclaimed. It's like that and like Ocarina of Time or like yeah,
They're
considered
up
like something-
there.
Yeah, yeah.
And like even competing with like today's status quo of games, like it still stands as one of the best games created
Yeah.
of all
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Chrono Trigger, every subsequent JRPG kind of felt like it was living in Chrono Trigger's shadow a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, because it just wasn't as good. Like the music wasn't as good, the characters weren't as engaging, and
It was
everything.
a very bad year to release games because
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger just like
Yeah.
took the whole
Yeah,
world by
yeah.
storm. Seriously.
いや、なんかクロノトリガーはもちろん日本でも人気なんだけど、多分日本人は海外でそこまで有名だと思ってないと思う。
Oh really?
うん。だからすっごいびっくりしてる。
Yeah, no, like anyone who's played games knows what Chrono Trigger is. Like it's that big. It's kind of the same thing as like you don't watch anime but you know what Dragon Ball is. It's kind of like that. Like if you play games even a little bit, it's like definitely know what Chrono Trigger is.
Yeah.
クロノトリガーがもう世界中で人気な理由の一つにデザインもあるんじゃないかってことね。
Yeah, yeah.
鳥山明先生のキャラクターって人間もそうだけどメカもすごいよねやっぱりね。
I love Robo. Robo has so much character, dude.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
on your computer. Oh my gosh. It's such a deep story
Yeah,
about
yeah, I know.
Robo. Yeah.
It's such a heartbreaking one too.
It's
right?
like
yeah.
Wally.
Yeah, it really is like Wally.
Yeah, he's basically
yeah.
Wally. A fighting Wally.
まあ、あられちゃんっていうのを昔書かれてたんだけど、そのあられちゃんの時に書く車とかからすごいリアルっぽいのにデフォルメされてるみたいな組み合わせっていうかバランスが本当にめちゃくちゃすごいなってオタクながらに思ってます。
I think like it's really hard to maintain that balance, right? Because if you look at something like Gundam, which is like more on the end of like realism, do you know what I mean?
わかるわかるわかる。
Even the characters are very like serious, like this,
So,
and it's
yeah.
like, "Ugh," right? But like, look at the size of this person's head.
そうね、目がこんなあ
Yeah,
られ
yeah,
ちゃんでっ
yeah.
かいし
And
ね。
like this one, like the car itself is super detailed, but everyone in the car is like super smiley and like everyone's having a good time. I don't know. There's something about this art style, this like anime art style that seems so like refined but approachable and not so like anime. Do you know what I mean? It seems like a really wholesome cartoon. I think part of the reason why the like hidden drawing vehicles is such an impactful thing is because it feels like you're going on an adventure. You know what I mean? Right? You're going along with everyone, all the characters, and you're going to go on this thing together, kind of thing. And a lot of the themes and a lot of Toriyama's work is like friendship, teamwork. We're going to be in this together, kind of thing. No man left behind. And so
He's pretty good at drawing vehicles.
Yeah,
Even
totally.
in DBZ, they use a lot of vehicles.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah. All the
Including-
capsule things, yeah.
Yeah. Especially in like the early Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
And then now they just use a cloud
That's true. Yeah.
and instant transmission.
Yeah. Lazy.
ということでキャラクターデザインがすごいでした。
like,
次、事務文化を作り上げた。
Oh,
of course.
here's the thing about gym culture, all right? You want to be either one of two things, okay? You want to either train like a Spartan, right? You want to train like a Spartan to become strong and become mighty, become a beacon of resilience. Or number two, you want to become
Goku.
Yes.
Super Saiyan.
You want to become Super Saiyan. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's why. It says there's a lot of shirts that say training to become
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Or like train insane.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
You know,
like train insane, but train
insane.
insane, right?
Insane. Play on
Wakaru.
words.
The average gym bro, right? The current contemporary gym bro, they have two inspirations, two motivations where they get a lot of gym inspiration from. One, Arnold Schwarzenegger. easy. Easy answer. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Olympia, the king of bodybuilding. Absolutely. Who can't love Arnold? I love Arnold. And then next to Arnold is Goku. It's a
ほんまに
it's a
Yes.
どういうこと
Yes. No,
Goku,
I mean, don't
yeah.
even know. Yes.
Yeah, Goku parentheses Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? Like I think because in Dragon Ball, everything that you do in the gym is seen in Dragon Ball. There's training. There's eating. There's hanging out with your boys.
Yeah.
There's fighting with the weights, right?
Right.
It's about motivation. Like, when Goku and Gohan are in the hyperbolic time chamber and Gohan goes Super Saiyan, he comes back like as Teen Gohan, right? And I was like, oh, Gohan, you're so strong now. But like that whole time, the dad, Goku, was like, come on, Gohan, you got this. He's the motivator. He's like Arnold. He's there. He's there bringing everyone up.
Yep. Goku was Gohan's Arnold.
Yeah, basically.
ちょっとよくわかんないんだけどスーパーマンもさマッチョじゃないアメコミでしょアメコミのスーパーマンかっこいいスーパーマンになろうの方が自然じゃない
No.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
なんで
He's born like that. He was born an alien.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Saiyans are also aliens, but Goku trained.
Yeah.
He trained to get
You have to, because as a Saiyan, you can be baseline Saiyan, but you don't go Super Saiyan unless you try to get there.
Correct.
You have to train to be Super Saiyan.
Look at late Gohan, alright? He went to school, right? And then he did Videl, right? And he left his greatness Super Saiyan life behind and he went to go to school and study, right? You can either become that Saiyan or you could be Goku and train even if you're dead.
Right, yeah, because he gets brought back to life time and time again. But yeah, here's some bodybuilding history for you. So like in the 1970s, 1980s, like the golden era of bodybuilding, there was like a group of them, headed by Arnold. Arnold's basically Goku, but there was also Frank Zane. There's also Mike Menser. There was Tom Platz. A bit later, there's Dorian Yates. There's all these like characters in bodybuilding, right? And they all had like nicknames. So like Arnold Schwarzenegger was like the Austrian Oak. Frank Zane was the chemist, right? They had these like kind of superhero type titles to them, but they're all part of a group. You know what I mean? And in Dragon Ball Z, there's Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Yamcha, everyone else, Vegeta.
Yep.
They're all part of a group,
Yep.
right? They're all a team and they work together. Same with the bodybuilders, right? But Superman, he's one guy.
One guy.
It's hard to look up to him when he's already perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all the Super Saiyans, they have like flaws to them. Like Vegeta is like a very proud, arrogant man, but he'll never be as good as Goku, but he tries, right?
Exactly.
That's like motivating.
前アニメの話した時にもあったけどそもそもアメコミにはない日本の少年漫画の特徴としてみんな最初弱くてトレーニングして強くなるっていう
Exactly, yeah.
だから自分も悟空みたいにトレーニングしたらめちゃくちゃ強くなれるんじゃないかっていうこと
Right, right.
でさらに悟空とかベジータとかってトレーニングをめちゃくちゃするよね
Right. And they're trying really hard, right? Yeah.
だから今の少年アニメに比べてもそれよりもっとしてる気がしてて重力がめちゃくちゃかかる
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn you, Kakarot! He's training the whole time.
Exactly, yeah.
しかもさ死にそうになるまでトレーニングしてで死にそうになった時に強くなるからっつってギリギリになってもう一回センズ食べてふって浮き返ってもう一回死にそうになるみたいな確かにあれボディービルダーの考え方だよね
Yeah.
It's not exactly the same, right? Because the point of bodybuilding is to go to failure. Like what other sport or what other physical endeavor do you have to go to failure except for bodybuilding?
Yeah, beat me to a bloody pulp till I'm almost dead. Only then I will become stronger. Alright? Super Saiyan model and bodybuilding model.
Yeah, exactly.
Work till failure.
Exactly. I feel like the average gym bro is not a nerd. They're not into anime. They don't like wimpy things. But because of what Dragon Ball symbolizes, they look at Dragon Ball and they're like, this is amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
すごいね。
Yeah.
だからもうアニメじゃないってことよね、もはや。アニメなんだけど、一般的なアニメのイメージって、海外の人からしたら日本よりさらに離れてるからさ、ちょっとまあオタクっぽいナードなやつでしょっていうイメージどうしてもあるじゃん。もうそこを飛び越えてるよね。
Exactly.
ドラゴンボールだけ。
Well, Dragon Ball is just like, it's in a league of its own. It's not even an anime anymore. It's inspiration. It's biblical.
もうカルチャー。
Yeah, it's called, yeah.
ドラゴンボールはアニメじゃない、カルチャー。
Exactly, yeah.
ということで、事務文化を作り上げたでした。次。少年アニメへの影響がすごい。
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Anna, what is Dragon Ball known as in the world of anime?
He's the godfather
Yes.
of all anime.
Dragon Ball is the godfather of all shonen anime.
And what's under? What were the grandchildren then?
The grandchildren are the big three.
Oh, Bleach,
Yes?
Naruto,
Yes.
Naruto, and
One Piece.
One Piece. Alright, I got one. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of
例
him.
えばドラゴンボールのバトルシーン一つ見てもバトル音、そうそれ瞬間見てそうなんかとかバトル中の音楽ねとか戦闘の書き方ブンブンブンって見えずに早く動きすぎて全然姿が見えずにいろんなところで衝撃波がなんか出るみたいな表現とかってなんだろう今のワンピースとか見てても同じ音使われてるなってめっちゃ思わない
ああ、確か
スカウターってあるじゃん
oh yeah, yeah.
あれもすごいドラゴンボールの考え方じゃない
I guess so. Yeah, power level.
そうそう
に。8000以上だ
Silver.
Or like in Dragon Ball 2, you have the senzu one that you just said when you...
食べたら元気
そう、
回復する
食べたら回復するでしょ。
Here, Cell. Here's a senzu bean.
Yes. You have that in other anime as well. Like for example, in One Piece, Chopper has the Rumble Ball that when he eats, he becomes even more strong. Like from the cute Chopper, he became this insane monster. And he only eats it when he's in the dire situations, like as a last resort.
あとねホイホイカプセルピッてやってポイって投げたらブーンってやって宇宙船とか乗り物が出てくるやつだから今でも結構いろんなところでなんか時々見る気がするよね今ね言ったやつがドラゴンボール全部始まりかはちょっとね分かんないけどでもドラゴンボールが明らかに広めたっていうのは間違いない
That's for sure. Yeah, yeah.
少年アニメの影響がすごいでした最後世界中からのさよならがすごいということで
Yes.
Man,
はい
you think that it was just a Japanese thing, though?
I don't
The
know.
whole world, just like global warming, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Disappeared.
What are you comparing?
Yeah, because, you know, global warming is just a worldwide phenomenon. So is Dragon Ball. Everybody in the world knows about global warming, so everyone in the world knows about Dragon Ball. I don't know about North Korea, but, you know, they definitely know about Dragon Ball.
無理だってもう無理諦めニュースにも結構なってたけど世界中で鳥山明先生の追悼式というか、まあ、実際日本にみんな来るわけにはいかないから、ファンが一箇所にバーッと集まって、まあ、今までありがとうございましたっていうのをねしてたりするんだけど、そのね動画が YouTube にあったんでちょっと見ていきたいと思います。今から見るのはアルゼンチンの動画で数千人集まったらしい。すごいよ。
Wow.
やばいね。Are doing Spirit
Oh,
Ball.
they're all doing Spirit Bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing Spirit Bomb.
Yes. Spirit
Yeah, they're giving him some of their energy
Yeah.
Ball. Yeah.
for all living things in the universe.
Amazing.
あ
Yeah.
元気玉の
Yeah,
元
exactly.
気
exactly.
すごいペルー
Peru, oh, they're
Peru
giving him
demo.
some of their energy.
Yeah.
They're playing the music over it too. Wow,
Are they construction workers?
it's really okay to be a weeb.
Chile.
本当だ
They're all singing Shala Het
ね
Shala.
すごい
It's a
whole
stadium.
すごいボゴタって
Colombia.
コロンビ
Colombia.
アすごい
Wow.
え
That's really cool.
And get this, that was only Latin America.
フランスでも開催されているサッカーのチャンピオンリーグの一戦ってことね
そうです。
Akira Toriyama passed away.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dragon Ball Z. Everyone knows who Goku is even our parents. Footballers, athletes, and all used Goku as their inspiration.
Yes, yes, I told
in
you.
their career. Today, the football world mourns the death of this legend. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama.
すごい。
It's-
すごい。
Oh, wow.
タトゥーも。
That's yes.
Prepare yourself.
That's wild.
That's so cool.
すごいね。だって一つサッカードラゴンボール関係ないよね。
Yeah, but it's an athletic pursuit.
いやね、すごくないこれ。
It's like the daihyo of what it means to persevere through
Yeah.
very tough times, right? Like that's exactly the
Exactly,
mindset that you
yeah.
need to have in order to win championship games. You need to become Super Saiyan.
Yeah, you need to.
How else can you avenge Krillin's death?
Right. By not going Super Saiyan?
Exactly.
Weak. Come on.
Yeah, it's Freezer.
なんかちょっと感動しちゃった。
Steve Jobs, for example, he impacted our lives in
うん。
immeasurable ways, right? With like the computer and the phone and stuff like that, right? But like these are tools that we use. It kind of feels like we have to use them at this point. But for Dragon Ball, it's like they touched our soul. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
いや、そう。
Like an iMac or an iPhone isn't going to touch ourselves mentally as much as Dragon Ball ever will.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is actually affects a lot of our generation, I would say, during our childhood and stuff. I still remember when I was a kid, when we go to like shopping mall or something, when there's this electronics department where they have these big TVs, and they're going to air the Dragon Ball's movies. The parents will go shopping, do their shopping, then most of the kids just stand in front of the TV and look at the Dragon Ball show. You just stand there for like the full 30 minutes just to watch the show.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, when we watch the movie, we start thinking about, oh, I want to be as strong as
Exactly,
Goku. I want to be as cool as him and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely impact a lot of people.
Totally. Why wouldn't you want to be like Goku? He's the sickest.
I mean, we've grown up doing the Genki Dama in front of the TV, no?
Right.
You have to give him some of your energy.
Right.
Yeah.
全世界でやった方がいいな。みんな同じ時間に。
Well, why don't we just take a moment right now to moment of silence where we
Alright.
okay to Mr. Toriyama.
Okay.
Yes.
ということで、世界中からのさよならがすごいでした。はい、ということで今日は鳥山明先生が世界に与えた影響ということで話してみました。
He
Yeah.
was an absolute inspiration, changed the landscape of anime forever, and he affected each one of our lives very deeply, I think, either directly or indirectly. So, thank you, Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace.
ちょっと真面目な話、僕らが出会えたのもさ、全部だとは言わないけど、ドラゴンボールのおかげって言っても全然言い過ぎじゃないと思ってる。でもどういうことかっていうと、アニメを作り上げたのはドラゴンボールすごい影響を与えてるでしょ。で、みんなの国でもそのドラゴンボールは絶対みんな知ってるわけじゃん。その日本を好きになるきっかけに絶対なってると思う。で、それはみんなだけじゃなくて、もう本当に日本に興味を持ってくれてる外国人の人のすごい割合でそうだと思ってるから、ものすごく感謝したいし、個人的にね、昔からめちゃくちゃ見てたから、本当に大好きな作品でしたということで、はい、鳥山明先生ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
よければね、皆さん、鳥山明先生についての思い出とかあればコメント欄までよろしくお願いします。みんなでちょっと読んでね、ほっこりさせてもらおうかなと思います。他に僕らに話してほしいトピックがあればコメント欄までそちらもよろしくお願いします。それでは次の動画でまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。ちゃん。
ね。
やる。
僕お願いします。